politics and church. I know those are two topics that are pretty dangerous to get close to each other. A lot of people have very, very strongly held opinions, and so I'm going into this a little bit trepidatious. But here's where I stand on this. I do think that church people should be very political. But when I say that, I mean small p politics. I don't mean that a church should put its weight behind one party or another party, or should support a particular person or some elected official. I think there's a lot of danger there, and I'll get into that in just a second. What I do feel is the church needs to be involved politically. There are topics of great political conversation and of great political importance that I think the church needs to weigh in on. I think that we need to speak about injustice when we see it in the world. And more often than not, injustice comes from relationships between one group of people and another. If that's not political, I don't know what is. There are certain topics, and they're very, very active in our news media right now, that I think the church needs to take a stand on, needs to be vocal about, needs to support people who are not finding support in other places, needs to stand up for the people who can't speak for themselves, needs to speak out against power. Churches are large groups of people, and they do have strength of numbers. Some churches have strength of wealth and wealthy people who are connected with churches. We need to use the power that we have to speak out against power that is being used in an unjust way. Speak out against power that is holding people down, that is oppressing other groups. Speak against decisions that are very clearly leading in really unhealthy directions for all people. Speak out against any decisions that strip people of their rights. Now, this is really tricky territory, and I want to be very clear. I don't think any church should ever support any party. I don't think any church should name themselves as falling in line with any part of the political spectrum. I think all churches should take topic by topic, issue by issue, and speak out loudly about where they stand on those. I have personally been approached to get my opinion on a particular party or a particular person. I'm very careful to never speak out in support of or detracting from any particular party, because our churches are a very diverse group of people. And in the congregation that I serve, there are a very broad range of political spectrum. No matter what happens in this election or that election, I need to be able to provide pastoral care for all those people. And so I need to make sure that my stance on issues are clear, but my stance on any particular party is not public whatsoever. Now, that's my position as a minister, but I think that there's value for those of us who are members of a Christian organization to walk that line carefully. If you do spend your time posting on social media or putting signs up on your front yard, that can be a very positive thing, but it can also mean that people will assume things about you that may or may not be correct. I think it's very important to be vocal about issues, but stay pretty quiet about parties or people. In case I haven't kicked over enough bees' nests yet, you should click on that video and see what else I take on. I love you all. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye for now.